Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing something a little different, as we are going to do a Miniverse instead. I pulled out this cinema roll table. I actually need the top of another table, and because I have a double, I was trying to grab this, but this is not working. But luckily, I do in fact have another table top down here that I can use. So, there's hair everywhere. So today we are going to try and, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. And reimagine the Cinema Roll Cloud Cream Soda from the Hello Kitty and Friends Series 2. MGA's Miniverse Make It Mini. So there are 12 different options, and I only have a duplicate of the Cloud Cream Soda, so that is the one we are going to be working on today. I have the instructions out beside me, just in case. I also took the liberty of grabbing all of my supplies I'm probably going to need, except for my other resin, because in full Lexus fashion, I thought I lost it, but I did just in fact find it. So let's get this open and get our resin. There we go. So now we have the Blue Raz resin. The other things we are going to need are the cups, the straws, the icing pieces for the top. I am also mixing it in with a few other little things, so I'll show you that. But I'm going to grab all of the main things. We have the vanilla ice cream, the tweezers, the ice, and the other things I'm going to be pulling in are some Hello Kitty shaped ice. I have pulled in a few things from Zuru Zuru Create. So there's that. Ooh, I did not mean to hit my camera. I'm sorry. We are also pulling in some deco stars from the Cinema Roll candles. It currently will not focus, which is very disappointing. But I'm only going to be grabbing some blue ones out of here, and I keep hitting my camera. We are also going to be using some of the Zuru Mini Brands Make It Mini blueberries from Stitch, and some of the tapioca pearls from Ariel. I also have an extra pair of tweezers from the Hogsmeade Make It Miniverse set. Sorry, I had to pause for a minute because I have a cough that will not go away. So, there is that slight downside. Now, I'm going to quickly gather a few of these little things out in the right colors. So, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I left the blueberries in the blueberry container, and same with the tapioca pearls, just because they are a little harder to deal with. I do have to plug in my light soon, which I can do in a minute, but we're going to keep this table up here as our what it should look like example. So first I'm going to grab one of the cups. Here I have, I'm throwing it. I'm throwing it. Sorry. Here I have it. And we are also going to quickly grab a few pieces of the Hello Kitty ice. Oh, that is more than I needed. I need a container. Luckily, I have a container from Mini Spaces. I'm gonna take 3 for each cup, so I'm gonna take 6. There we go. Put the extra back in my bag, and I'm gonna put my bag back away where it goes on my shelf. The blueberries, I'm going to grab maybe, I'm going to take 2 for each one, I think. Yeah, we're going to take 2 once I remember how to open this. Because, oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera again. Because I am struggling. Okay, there we go. I am struggling. So I'm going to take 2 blueberries from here. And I think, actually, yeah, I'm actually going to also take 2 from the Minnie Mouse because they are slightly smaller. So that might help a little bit. Okay, I'm having some difficulties. There we go. Let's get this guy open. And I'm going to take 2 from in here. We're just gonna 1, 2. There we go. Split them evenly. A little bit there. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and make a donut later. So I will attempt that later, but not at this second. So right now in this container, we have the blueberries and the ice. I'm not gonna put the star deco because that is gonna take forever, and I'm not gonna put these in because I'm gonna put these on last. So, first step, we're gonna open the ice mold for the clouds. And because I'm splitting, do I even have any extra ice of the clouds left? I do not. Okay, just checking my ice drawer. So we are going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only taking 4 of the cloud ice as I struggle. And I'm going to put that in with the rest. And then these ice cubes are actually just going to go into the ice. And I'm going to put the tray into my little tray area. I'm just going to put the garbage over there. Because I already opened the deco stars, I can put those guys away. Okay. Now we have our cup. I am going to pull 1 more pair of tweezers out just in case. And let's get the resin open. Actually, I think I'm going to start with what I have left in my other resin. So please, I'm going to get this open and I'm going to get it into the cup and then I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm having some difficulty with this resin. It's making a lot of air bubbles when I try to squeeze it out. Of course, it's not going to do it now. Yeah, see, you saw that? That was an air bubble. So I'm thinking this is pretty much as empty as it's going to get. So I'm going to pop this one away. And luckily, that is all I need in there for right now. First step, I'm going to take a Hello Kitty, put that in there, and a cloud. Oh, and a cloud. I'm going to slip that in there as well. And now I have to set up my UV light so I can cure this, and then I can add another layer. And what we're going to do at the end is I'm going to actually just cut the straws down instead. And that was an accident, but that is a-okay because I can still see my little things. But with this one, I put the straw in entirely, and it kind of made it hard to work with. So I'm going to cut the straw down instead. So I'm going to plug my UV light in, and I'll be right back. So my UV light is plugged in, and just for safety purposes, I'm going to move my one resin out of the way, and I'm going to scooch some of my other little bits out of the way as well, just so I can quickly cure that. I know I have a massive UV light, so I'm going to quickly turn it on while it's on camera just to show you that I am in fact curing it. But I have to do this in a specific way as to prevent it from curing the resin in my shelf. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back when it's cured. Okay, I am back. Now I just have to turn it off. Hold on. And I am hoping that that was a decent amount of time to cure. That was loud. To cure for a little bit so that I can get some more resin in and get that started. So give me a second so I can quickly do a little bit here. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to add in a little bit of the fruit glue, in a sense, from the Mini Brands Create on top. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now we are going to add, oh boy, couple more of the okay, I'm having issues. A couple more of the Hello Kitty ice cubes. Just because I don't want to overflow it with ice cubes. So I think I'm only going to add 4 ice cubes, which means I'm only adding 4 ice cubes in total. So I'm going to put some of my extra ice cubes away where they go. Now, I'm going to give this a second before I cure it because I want to add a tapioca pearl or 2. So I'm going to quickly try and grab out a blue one. I have a blue one, and I launched it across my table. Love doing that. I'm just going to put it in. I'm going to grab another blue one. I just want the blue one. And I'm going to put it on the other side. There we go. And now I'm going to cure this. And as I did last time, I'm going to scooch all of the important things out of the way, flip the light a little bit, and turn it on from my on switch. And I will see you in a minute when it is done. Okay, I believe it is cured enough, so I'm going to turn it off, move my light again, and I'm going to grab the Stitch Fruit Tea Blueberry Glue. Oh, you saw that, casualty? And now I'm going to add just a little bit on top, just like a little extra layer there. And I'm going to add a blueberry that flipped over. I'm going to add 2 blueberries. And I'm going to cure it like that because then I'm going to do the ice cream separately. So what we're going to do is we are going to rip out the light again. And I'm going to quickly give that a bit of a cure while I assemble the ice cream quickly. Sorry. I'm only making one like this, so I don't need both. But I have the ice cream, and now I'm grabbing the icing deco ears out of the container. Okay, I got both icing deco ears. And now I'm just gonna, it's not gonna work really well to show you guys, but I am in fact sticking the icing deco ears into the ice cream cinema roll. He has his ears, I promise. It's right there. Okay. And while that is curing, which I think it should be good for now. There we go. So far, I love how this is turning out. So now all I have to do is add a little more of the blue raz. Just a little, not a lot. There we go. A little more of the blue resin. I keep hitting my stand and I am so sorry. Give that a little mix there. I wonder. I will have to cut the straw off camera quickly. So if you hold on a moment, I can quickly do that once I get it out. There we go. Okay. I have the straw. Now I am cutting it down pretty much half of the length. But I also have my deco stars. And I only want to use 2. So I've put 2 down on the little table here. And I kind of want them close to the blueberries. And then I'm going to take the star off. And cut it a little bit more. Gather a little resin. We're just going to pop it in behind here. So while that is curing, because I'm going to turn the light back on, while that is quickly having a moment to cure, I am going to also pull down my Stitch Mini from a couple days ago that I made. And hope that that will cure as well. But another way I want to try this is I want to try it with some of the Ariel whipped cream glue and the Stitch blueberry sorbet glue. And resin between layers. But I'm going to try that after. Because all I think I'm going to have time for in today's video is, in fact, the cinnamon roll little thing. And I might make another video and post it, but we'll see. But okay, I think that is enough curing. Let's turn that off. Put the stitch back up. Okay, now all I have left to do is add the little cinnamon roll ice cream. So adding a little more to it, a little more resin, and hopefully getting that off my finger. I'm going to place it a little bit right there. And I'm going to turn the light back on, of course, and let it cure. And while it is curing, I might show you how I sort out my minis. Okay, I have moved my camera up now so you can see. They're not all labeled yet, but that is okay because that works good for me. I do need to figure out another way to store some of my resins. I do not have a lot of space, but that's okay. First thing I'm going to be putting away is the Ariel tapioca pearls, as they just go right into the sweets container. The same with the icing deco ears for him, but I'm going to have to figure out how to reorganize this drawer soon because it does not fit. So what I'm going to do is, because I have a miscellaneous drawer right beside it, I'm going to throw it in there. We are going to put away the ice cream into the dairy container, and the cup goes down here in the dishes. The straw is actually going to end up going into that drawer right there, and the tweezers are going to end up in the two tweezer drawers. I have silvered and gold tweezers in one and colored tweezers in another. And I currently cannot locate my gold tweezers, which is okay, because I can find them after. I do have extra ice and blueberries I'm going to need to put away. So the ice, I will have to fix the drawer. The ice has a drawer right here, and they all kind of, I didn't mean to do that. And the ice just goes in that drawer, and the fruit has a drawer in here as well. And I think I'm going to fix this so that all the blueberries are in one container, and then I have somewhere for the strawberries. So I think I'm going to do that after. So I'm going to keep these guys out for a later activity. And my resin just goes right in the resin drawer. And my fruit glue, I take the top off, but I'm going to add a little bit of a drizzle to Cinnamon Roll's head first. So I'm not going to do that yet, but it will go away when the time is right. Actually, what I think I can do while we have a moment is I think I can actually take the Minnie Mouse strawberries and blueberries and dump those out. I keep the containers, don't worry. That's just going to go in somewhere else for now. I'm going to take all the blueberries. Wait, what am I doing? Why did I take the Minnie Mouse one out? I could just take the Stitch ones out because I don't have a lot left for Stitch. Oops, sorry. What I'm doing, taking the Minnie Mouse one and putting all of the fruit back into it because I did not mean to grab the wrong one. Actually, wait, hold on. I think my cat's in here. That's fine. I think I'm going to put the strawberries in the smaller side, just because there's a few of them, and the blueberries are going in the bigger side. So I'm going to quickly do that, and I'll be back. Okay, now that that is done, I am now just putting this back into the fruit drawer with all of my other little fruit items. And then this container is going to go somewhere after. But I have 2 little decadent stars. So I'm going to put them away in the little container that they came in. And I'm going to put them back in the drawer that I grabbed them from. And now I'm going to move back down to the resin, and I'm going to stop it, and we will see if it's done. Okay, we are back at the resin level now. I have turned off the UV light. I have moved my UV light. So now we are left with this little guy. And I think I want to add a little drop of this on top of his head. Just a little. Make it look like, oh wait, I found my tweezers. Make it look like it's dripping down the front of him a little bit. Like it's a little sauce on top of an ice cream. Kind of like that. And I'm going to use one of the mini lights from one of the other series. Because it doesn't have a lot of battery left, I'm going to be careful. And now I'm going to put the straw back onto the star, back onto the straw. Oh, there we go. It is back on. And here we go. Here is my redesigned mini cinnamon roll soda. Oh, sorry. And here's the original. Which one do you guys like better? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!